Hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Let me make sure that you all can hear me. I think you can. And let me say hello to a few people before we get started. All right, good morning. Morning for most of us. And unless you're in Europe or Africa or somewhere else east, it's probably evening or afternoon for you guys, I think. So let's see. Hello, Church Nelly, Lucy Wynn, Rosa Roberts. Hello, Joan Commonwealther. Okay. Sandra Rose, Lydia Washington, Jennifer Clark. Hi. C. Mac. Hello. Elizabeth Daniels. All right, everybody's pouring in. Okay, Miss Levy Hemmings. I'm sorry, Levy Hemmings. And who else is here? Nikki K, Adrian Burrow. Hello. Denise Jones. Did I say that already? Let me scroll back in the other direction and see what we got. Cookies and cream. Lynn is here. And Sonia Johnson. Oh, what's that? Sorry to hear about your friend Lydia. Hope the cancer is in its early stages. And may God bless her and give her and his body speedy recovery. You know, I can't help but say this again and again to people that um, there's so much more hope when it comes to cancer than ever before. I've just said that to someone recently, um, and thank goodness for that. Thank goodness God has provided for medical science that we can be more comfortable with it, have better treatments. It's still a brutal disease, but um, there's more hope than ever. So that is something to hang on to. Okay. But at the very least, we can keep people more comfortable. It's very different now. Believe me, I have experienced that in my life many times with family and friends and being there for them. That's a blessing. Let's see. Sonia Johnson, hi. Baron and Squatties, all. It's wonderful morning in my neck of the woods, and I am very happy you're all here. Well, Sonia Johnson, we're very happy you are here. Okay. I need to sit up straight because I think I'm lounging a bit. All right. I want to make sure I show you all the proper respect. I'm going to sit up straight in my chair. Okay. I need agua. Por favor, agua aquí. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the ticket. That's better. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Church Nelly, you starting already, huh? Well, believe me, if everybody had some of that wee, the world would be a much better place. Some form of wee would definitely elevate everybody's mood. Okay. My son is working on his MD, PhD, and sponsored by the VA for cancer research using ultrasound to disrupt. That's the first I've heard of them using ultrasound. See what I mean? Every day there seems to be a little more hope. See, Mac, thank you for sharing that. I didn't know that that was a possibility. There's what immune therapy now. I know they give people a lot of steroids so they don't lose so much weight. And, now that's a blessing. Another possible therapy. So glad you told me about that because this is the first I've heard using ultrasounds to disrupt tumor growth. He's 3 years into his research. God bless him. You know what? We're going to pray for his success. Yeah, we're going to pray for his success because we need that. We definitely need that. Okay. Happy Memorial Day, one and all. Happy Memorial Day. Remember those who served before. Remember those who are no more. Remember those who serve today. Remember them all on Memorial Day. Yeah, so happy Memorial Day, one and all. So the reason I'm starting early today is because I have to make a cemetery run and I want to get there before, it gets too crowded and wonky and everything. So when I realized that, I'm like, yeah, I better start early and leave early so I can make the trip out there. So, and let's see. Okay. Oh, Lydia wants to say hi to a few people. Let's help out. Okay. All right. So let's get started then. I got one more of these for you guys. Memorial Day, celebrate, remember, honor our heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice. That's what it's about. We're honoring our heroes that made the ultimate sacrifice. And as far as I'm concerned, no matter who that hero is to you, um, as human beings, we all sacrifice. We all have our crosses to bear. So, again, happy Memorial Day. Okay, let's see. My best friend's mother volunteered for cancer study and testing a couple of years ago, and she's been cancer free for 3 years. So, there's hope. Adrian, absolutely. Absolutely. How many people can you think of? You think to yourself, if that person would have been stricken with cancer today, as opposed to 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there would be so much more hope for quality of life, for a longer life, and the possibility of being cancer free. So, for anybody who's going through that, or if you have a loved one that's going through it, remember, it's not the death sentence it used to be. There was a time when you would say that and, everybody would gather around and everything, but there's hope now. So let's hold on to hope. We need that. We need hope, just like Trenchtown needs their $335 billion. Was it 335 or 345? Hey, Prince. Oh man, that gets me every time. I need only think about it. Hey Prince. Trenchtown needs $345 billion. What you mean? Does he say what you mean? Trenchtown needs $345 billion. That's what Trenchtown needs. That's what we want. We want 345. Oh man, y'all don't let me start with Trenchtown. Please don't let me start with Trenchtown. Connie Bomber. Hello, Connie Bomber. Hello, Sherry Ware. Um Lucy Wynn. Hey Prince. I want to see his face. I want to see his face. I have to see the face of Trenchtown, man. Oh my goodness. Okay. Adrian Burrows says Obama had Biden study and investigate when he was president. Once Bo Biden died, there's a lot of hope. Yes, absolutely. Oh, what is this? I had cancer 5 times, lost my eldest to cancer, but that's another story. Don't be sad. All good. Oh, Maria, thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, well, We got a heap of folks here. Let's go over here and get this started. So, Lilibeth, this is Lilibeth. Queen will meet Harry and Meghan's daughter for the first time on her first birthday on Saturday after Monarch clears diary because she will be unable to go to the Derby. Well, that's interesting because the last time the Queen had an issue with her diary, the last time she had an issue with her diary, you all may remember that Prince Harry was supposed to go and see her so that they could discuss the Sussexes leaving or stepping back from royal duty. And suddenly her diary was so full that, oh, she just doesn't know when I mean, she had like a whole week's worth of diary that somehow she overlooked with all the staff and men in gray suits. Somehow it was overlooked. Um, oh, let me see. Don't start with that hip jerking person. Is scary. Hey, Prince. Oh, come on. You know you love those little narrow hips jerking and gyrating and doing something. When I saw William doing that little dance, I thought he was having a fit. I was like, somebody put a spoon on his tongue or something. He's having a fit. But yeah, I mean, I've never seen anybody standing having a fit like that. But okay, Susie Q, thank you so much for the super sticker this Memorial Day, and thank you for being a member, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, and Jacqueline Squash says, "Good morning, Baron and Squatty family. God bless you all. God bless all of the servicemen around the world. God bless our Sussex family and Mom Doria as we pray always without ceasing for everyone." Thank you, Jacqueline, for those beautiful words. Perfect timing, too. Thank you so much for that. Miss P Talks is here. Hello, Miss P Talks. Did Prince Harry make this announcement, or is it this from? Well, yeah, yeah. You know what? That's a good point, Miss P Talks. Um, as always, there are no leaks in Montecito. Do nothing until you hear it from the Sussexes. Thank you for mentioning that. I was going to say that at some point that despite this big blaring headline, which we don't know if it's true until it actually happens, or unless we hear it from the Sussexes. So thank you for that reminder. Remember, there are no leaks in Montecito. Okay. So right there it says the Queen will meet the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, daughter Elizabeth, for the first time at the soon-to-be one-year-old's birthday party during the Jubilee celebration. The 96-year-old monarch, who Lilibeth is named after, is likely to miss her favorite sporting event, the Derby horse races at Epsom, for the little one's birthday since she was born on the 4th of June, 2021. Parents Prince Harry and Meghan are only have only been in the UK once in a fleeting visit where they made a detour. That's kind of small there, but anyway, you get the point. Okay, so the Queen is supposed to meet Lilibeth. I hope that they have her nice and comfortable with whatever it is they use to keep her, shall we say, up to the task of things. I hope whatever it is that they have been using to make her comfortable, that she has plenty of it. Okay. Whether it's organic or herbal or whatever they're using, just make her a double and it's going to go okay. And it'll probably be a lot of fun to watch too. Okay, thank you so much for the super sticker, Darnell Rollin. Or is it Roland? Darnell Roland, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Memorial Day to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And also, Connie Balmer, thank you for the super sticker. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And thank you for being a member. Happy Memorial Day to you. Okay. And by the way, Connie, I saw this thing on television about Switzerland, and that there's a lot of people that own guns there, but yet they don't have the weirdness like we have in the United States with guns, which is very interesting. But Switzerland has, I think, like every is it every male or is it everyone has to learn about guns because there's universal enlistment into the military there. And even though Switzerland hasn't been invaded in over 200 years, they are always vigilant, when it comes to their defense. So, very interesting when you learn how to use weapons and when you're taught respect for firearms. There's always such a different outcome compared to here where we idolize guns and we feel I guess like a super band if we have one. So interesting difference between the way people here look at firearms compared to Switzerland. So just food for thought. You guys should look that up. Okay, Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And thanks for being a member. Happy Memorial Day to you. Okay, let me take a look at some of these comments. Okay, Mo Shannon says, we honor our servicemen worldwide this Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for that, Mo Shannon. And let's see, Annie Bullard wants to say hi to a few people. Okay, Catherine Mark wants to say hi to a few people. We're going to help out. And Miss P Talk says the Queen is away at her holiday home resting before this Ghibli. How do we know if her favorite grandson and family is not meeting her there? Just saying, oh, yeah, away from prying eyes. As a matter of fact, that would be a good idea for them to go there as opposed to all of the activity happening in London or around Windsor. Better to meet her there where she has this huge estate. And as y'all know, when she says that she wants the media to stay away, they stay away. Like, remember when she told them that it would be unwise to go to Balmoral and film or photograph anybody. Do you guys remember that? That was when Andy was up there. They were like, she said, "Oh, oh, uh-uh, don't come up here with all them cameras and stuff." And what happened? They listened. They decided to stay away. So that is very, very brilliant. Thank you, Miss P Talks. Okay. How do I take okay, there we go. And let's see here. Oh, let me get rid of him. I gotta get rid of zombie eyes there. Was that the next one? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. I'm having a bit of an allergy thing this morning. Lilibeth, this is the other Lilibeth. Queen will finally meet Harry and Meghan's daughter for the first birthday party on Saturday after Monarch clears diary because she will be unable to go to the Derby. Oh, I think we saw this already. Yeah. Let me see. The birthday party is set to take place at Frogmore Cottage where Harry and Meghan will be staying. So the Queen is going to meet them at Frogmore? Huh? I mean, she has the means to quickly jump from one place to the other. So let's assume that that's what they're trying to say, is that the queen is going to put on a little party hat and show up at Frogmore Cottage. Well, you know what? I'll believe it when I see it. Frogmore Cottage. Huh. I don't know. I mean, they said the Queen would visit the Sussexes from time to time. When she was at Windsor, she would just hop in the Range Rover and go over there. Again, we don't know any of that to be true. That's just what the tabloid said. And, you know, we can't really trust them with that kind of information. So who knows? Uh, Audrey Teshman, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Memorial Day to you. And by the way, guys, I know some of you guys are not from the United States, but I'm going to say it anyway. Happy Memorial Day. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. All right. Let's see. I would love for the Queen to give Harry and Meghan and the kids their security back. Just saying, more important than the jubilee. Well, we don't know that that has not happened yet. Again, we have to wait to hear it from the Sussexes. But Harry said he was not going back unless they worked out security issues. So perhaps it has been worked out. And in line with what you have just said, it has been alleged that the Sussexes has renewed the lease on Frogmore Cottage, which was supposed to be a gift that they weren't supposed to pay for, but Harry ended up paying for the public end of the refurbishment of the Frogmore Cottage, which is interesting, seeing that he doesn't own it, but he still paid over 3 million US dollars to pay for renovation that was supposed to come out of the crown estate, or the the whatever that money is they give the queen. It was already set for refurbishment, and that end of it he wasn't supposed to pay for, but he did. Okay. Again, Harry is the favorite, always has been. This is why the Brit media was so loath to lose him. Clearly, he's the Queen's favorite too. By the way, if the Jubilee isn't about the Queen, it's the Royal Rota's fault with their constant Harry and Meghan reporting. So, what Luxbox is saying is, I believe it's in reference to the idea that somehow the Sussexes are going to upstage Her Majesty after spending 70 years on the throne. If you can be upstaged by a nuclear family and you've been on the throne for 70 years, then you need to be upstaged. Well, of course, that's not going to happen. The Sussexes are planning to keep a low profile. They're going to have a minimal amount of official engagements, just enough, because of their position. They are still part of the royal family. And I believe that will include St. Paul's Cathedral. So they're going to do what's expected, and they're not trying to outshine anyone. But, let me say, but if the Duchess of Sussex decides to, I don't know, break out in a little fashion moment that seems to upset the apple cart, then so be it. I mean, all she has to do is show up. I mean, anytime you wear some culottes and a polka dot top and you set the you set Twitter on fire, I mean, you're capable of anything, right? I mean, any little crop top and some Daisy Dukes, and you can just turn everything around. So, surely, if she wears the simplest thing, it is still going to make a big statement, and whatever it is she wears is going to sell out. I mean, that's just the way we roll. So she can't help it if she's popular. All she does is just show up. Oh well, they'll survive. Okay, and then down here at the bottom, spot on. I believe the Queen canceled her usual Derby Day on Saturday, 6/4, to spend uh, with Harry and his family, as it is Lily's first birthday. Yeah, we don't know how the Queen feel about the whole Lilibeth Diana thing. Remember, it was the press that went to war against an infant child over a name. We didn't hear anything officially from the Queen. Now, at the time, I think that the Queen should have made some type of public statement and all that never complain, explain stuff. Who cares about that? This was an infant child who was, I say, being victimized by the tabloid press, and someone should have spoke up. But instead, they just let it fall on deaf ears and went about business as usual. Now, for that one, I am very critical of Her Majesty. I thought that was really pathetic. Okay. Adrian Burrow says the British press always planning Harry's future, and it goes to be it's going to be a circus of clowns. Yes, I think that's what you're saying is it's going to be a circus of clowns. It is. It's going to be like the door open of the clown car, and they're all going to go piling out of it. So just stay tuned to see that one. All right, let's go here. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Harry and Meghan are keeping Frogmore Cottage. The Sussexes renew their lease. The home in Windsor, let me see. The home in Windsor will stay at the property for the home in Windsor. Excuse me, will stay at the property for the Jubilee as Princess Eugenie and her family vacate. Well, that sounds weird ahead of the celebration. Why would they leave? The house is big enough for two families. The Sussexes renewed their lease. See, this is why you don't know if this is real or not. I believe that they've all stayed together before. The house is not that tiny. But anyway, let me stop thinking about that. The Sussexes renewed their lease on Frogmore in an unexpected move to suggest the couple may have plans for more frequent visits to the UK. See, this is why you don't know if this is real or not because it just sounds so wonky. And to be fair, I mean, considering the source is probably loaded with lots of made up stuff, but it is something to think about. So, mm, have left Frogmore for Jubilee. They were allowed to stay in Frogmore Cottage, owned by the Sussexes. Now, if it's owned by them, why are they renewing a lease? See why that's so weird? How is it you own it, but you don't own it? You paid for it, but you still don't own it. It's on permanent loan to you, and you're renewing a lease. There's a hole in this somewhere. But now Harry and Meghan are back. They have to move out for their stay. Why would they have to move out? If they stayed at the stately palatial picturesque Sussex Manor in Santa Barbara in Montecito, then why wouldn't both families? I mean, there's plenty, and I do mean plenty of room. Hello. Prince William and Harry are reportedly working on improving their bond with regular video calls and messages and are very much back in old buddy terms. Yeah, right. It's only true when you hear it from Harry and Meghan. That's why I put that at the bottom. It's only true when you hear it from Harry and Meghan. Okay? Whatever they say, whatever they say, I'm just using this for a conversation. It's not true if you don't hear it from them. So until the day of, and until we have further evidence, we don't know. I don't see why what's her name? Eugenie and her bartender husband. I don't know why they would have to move out. I mean, they've all seemed to have stayed under the same roof before, possibly. I don't know why the Sussexes would renew a lease on a property that they don't own, or should I say that you're supposed to own. If you own it, if it was a gift to you, why are you renewing the lease? You know, there's just a hole in there somewhere. Help me out with that if you understand better than I do, because it seems to contradict. Okay. Maria Edwards says it's gifted by the Queen, and I think is the land that you lease as the land belongs to the crown. Okay, very good, Maria. That makes a lot of sense. I've heard that before that you may own the building, but you do not own the land. Okay, so most people who are leasing the land the property is almost like almost like living in a trailer park. That's comforting. Let's see. Hello, Baron. How is your brother doing today? Hope he's feeling much better today. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for asking, Diana Ware. Guess what? No news is good news. He was his usually surly self when I left town. He was his usually surly self when I left town. And when I left town, I left him there. So, but I've had constant reports on him, and he seems to be doing just fine. Trust me, getting on everybody's nerves as per usual. So, if that's the case, then I think he's doing well. uh, yeah, but the important news is I've seemed to have caught up on my rest. How about that? Uh, as I can be a bit surly myself, the important thing is I seem to have caught up on my rest. So, um, if that's any indication how things are going, we're all fine. Thank you for asking. Good morning, Patricia Lane. Seriously, we're all fine. Elizabeth Grant Barron is a lease on property. It can be rented out. The owner of the lease, Prince Harry, can rent it out. Okay, it sounds very feudal and old world to me, but thank you for sharing that. Let's see. Mary H says, so true, Baron. Can't trust this. Maybe it's to get people mad with the Sussexes. Like, oh, Mary H. I didn't think about that. To get them mad at the Sussexes by making it appear as though they have received certain privileges that are not available to other members of the family. Is that where we're going with this? Huh. Let me think about that. That's interesting. Wow. Thank you, Mary H. Like they put Eugenie and family out of Frogmore Cottage. Huh. Let me think about that. I mean, it would be kind of bad during the Jubilee so that they don't have to concentrate on people going to food banks and, and unable to heat their homes, or even perhaps um, some people sleeping rough with black men like William, so they don't have to think about that. It would seem more interesting to say that the Sussexes threw out Eugenie and her bartender. Uh, I love saying that. Eugenie and the bartender. It would. I'm sorry. Uh, but wouldn't it be easier for them to say that Eugenie and the bartender was thrown out during the Jubilee so they won't have to focus on the other things going on in the country? I'm just saying, I'm just asking for a friend. It's more interesting. Um, or you know what? I have to do it. Like, yeah, I have to do it like him. Okay, let me clear this. I have to use my Dan Wooten voice. Dan Wooten launches a tirade against the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, but I'll change it around a little bit this time. I'll change it just a bit. It's so much easier for them to blame anyone for throwing out Eugenie and her bartender husband during the Jubilee rather than address the negativity toward them is coming from within the royal family. The calls are coming from inside the house. Uh, okay, okay, got it. Thank you for sharing that. It's much easier Well, take a look at this. I tell you, some people have no respect. If you notice here, there is a mannequin. Well, that mannequin, there was actually a pair of them. If you look on the right, there's a pair of them, and they're supposed to be, I suppose, opening the lid or opening up the shop for the Jubilee. Well, somebody wouldn't have any of it, so they vandalized this floral display, yanking the trousers of the mannequin down to his ankle. I think that's symbolic of the way that people of the UK are getting stuffed by all of the hoopla going on with the Jubilee. I'm that's just my own interpretation is that they're taking it up the bum or something like that. So it's much easier. Okay, and then you have this. There is the Frogmore Cottage. Again, we are supposed to believe that the Sussexes, I mean, it is a pretty sizable house. You know, you got two little ones with the Sussexes. You have the one child with Eugenie and her bartender husband. How much space do they need? Why would they have to kick them out? Why would they have to kick them out the house? It's much easier. Why would they do that? Only and you know, that was brilliant. Just to make people mad. Let me see. Why did they give Eugenie and Jack all the money that they used to do that big wedding so they could have deposit for a home that would make sense than they bamping from one place to the other? Yeah, I mean, as we know, when the York girls need money, somehow it magically appears. I mean, that's how they paid for the wedding. Money doesn't seem to be an issue. There seems to be plenty, and I do mean plenty of it. It's interesting though, the queen didn't pay for the wedding. I don't know how the queen has so much money, and it's always interesting what she will or won't pay for. You're welcome. Yeah, she married the bartender. Well, take a look at that. I don't know why I put these on there. Now that I look back, I don't know why. Maybe it's in the wrong order, but anytime I have a chance to display my collage of infamous photos of the Duchess of Cambridge, I don't mind doing that. Oh, I think it had to do with the invisible contract. Still, I don't know why I said that now. The invisible contract. In what context did I use this? Let me go back. Let me think about that. What was I trying to say? I mean, just think of what I would usually say. Um, Man, something is missing. I was going to make some point about them. Something shady, no doubt, and it totally slipped my mind. Oh well, it's there's an invisible contract. We know that. Um, I can't stand either one of them. As a matter of fact, I'm sick of them. Do you hear me? Sick. I'm sick of the both of them. And let me see. Murdoch, Scum, Son, Daily Fail, Tory, Puppet. I don't know what I was trying to say, but I think that says plenty. Okay. And Master of Faith, Captain of my soul, no drugs required. As you can see, Prince Harry is able to ride his stallion without any barbiturates used to make the animal, the horse, docile. Whereas Prince William, his horse appears to have allegedly have been sedated before he rode it because he seems to have no athleticism of his own. So I don't know. I was going to make some point about them, and guess what? It slipped my mind. But let's review. Shady me, shady me. I was being shady, shady, more shady, invisible contract, shady, invisible contract, shady, 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 and more shady. Okay, y'all get the point, right? All right, let's move on. Isn't that something? I was so prepared to shade them about something, and I forgot what it was. I feel like there's a slide missing or something somewhere. So let's move on. Okay, we'll take a look at a couple of your comments. Tashmax says, I don't believe anything coming from the UK. It is all at all, but I would think that if Harry, Meghan, and the family are staying in Frogmore Cottage, they would need room not just for their family, but for their security. Okay, that's a valid point. Yeah, they will have security. Now, I don't know what the security is like at Frogmore, only in that it is, excuse me, it is part of the Windsor estate. And also, excuse me, Frogmore may have fallen under the jurisdiction of the Metropolitan Police. After all, Frogmore is part of the Crown estate, right? So they if they have worked out their security issues, then I wouldn't imagine that the Sussexes would need their own security while they're there. I mean, they may have a personal bodyguard or two, but since they're going officially for the Jubilee, I think that would put them under that umbrella of protection from the royal family or the Metropolitan Police or the Royal Protection Officers. But I don't think that they would need their own security at that point. But I may be wrong about that. But I don't think that that's the case. Let's see. Baron, you notice that Wills and Kate never make eye contact with each other? Yeah, they always look at one another when the other's not looking, and that's about it. But it's very rare that they look directly at one another. Um, Here's a case in point. Like, let's see, where is it? Like this very tender exchange right here. See that? See how they are they're not looking at each other. See what I mean? Or how about this tender exchange? That loathsome glare. And I think here, William is noticing the type of reaction that Kate gets from the jazz hands. So then he decided to try it himself. And obviously, he's not getting it right because Kate is giving him the old death stare. So, yeah, um, there's something going on there. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to shade them about. Ain't that something? And I think it was something good, and I just totally forgot. Oh well, that's okay. I'll get them next time. Let's see. They use 5 apartments in that building. They converted it into a single home dwelling. That's what the $3 million was for. Oh, Rosalind Gaywood, thank you so much for that. The $3 million, and I do believe that it needed a roof and other things like that. So there was a bit of upkeep that was necessary, and the Sussexes had already paid for certain things personal that they wanted in terms of fixtures for the house, and then there was further money that was already set aside from the Crown Estate to fix up the house, and they weren't supposed to pay for that. And then somehow, because of the constant harassment from the tabloid media, Harry was like, okay, well, that check from um, Netflix cleared, right? Let's just throw the money at them. And thanks to Harry, the budget shortfall that they were having at the start of the pandemic went away because of Harry's paying back money that he wasn't supposed to pay back in the first place, that he wasn't really obligated to pay back. So, okay, there's a troll alert. Really? That's interesting. Let's see. Rosa Roberts says, Barry, you should not trust the Met Police because they put Megan's name on a police report for Catherine name. Have you forgotten that? No, I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot. But I do trust Harry's judgment. And if Harry feels as though they are secure with whatever security that they have put in place, then that is what we have to live with. So, no, I haven't forgot about that. I haven't forgot. But again, is Harry's judgment that is in play right now, not the Duchess of Sussex, but Harry's judgment. That's his family. That's his birthplace, and he will know what's best. And I don't think he would put his family at risk if he thought that there was any reason that they were not safe. I believe that no matter what the occasion, he would leave. I think he would leave. I think if there's anything that doesn't look right, I think the Sussexes will be on that midnight plane to Montecito. Don't make me sing. I don't want to sing. That midnight plane to Montecito, leaving on the midnight plane. Yeah. Ooh, y'all. Oh, man. The midnight plane to Montecito. Going back to find I want to be with them on that midnight plane to Montecito. Leaving on the midnight plane. Yeah. Woohoo. See what you've done. See what you've done. Now you have made me start this. That's going to be stuck in my head all day. The midnight plane to Montecito. Tell me that won't be stuck in your head all day. The midnight plane to Montecito. My world, his world, our plane. I got to go. I got to go. Hey. Well, one thing's for sure. While they're staying at the cottage, at least they'll have somebody there to make drinks. At least they'll have Eugenie's bartender there to make drinks. Now that was clever for her to marry a bartender. So at least somebody will be there to make drinks. They won't have to get up and do it themselves. They have someone to pour cocktails right there in the household. So that's one servant they won't need. They got Jack Brooksbank. Excuse me. Let me go here and let's see what we got. I got to go. Oh, by the way, you guys. Oh, you know what? I haven't done a break beat at all. Let me do that. Let me throw in a break beat. To everyone impacted by the horrific elementary school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, we grieve with you. We pray with you. We stand with you, and we're committed to turning this pain into action. That is from the President of the United States. They were there in Uvalde, Texas, as promised that they would arrive on the 29th, and they were there. As you know, the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, is a school teacher. So, just to remind you guys, she is a school teacher. Okay. Okay. Glasgow leader. Glasgow leader. Wait, I can't do a Scottish accent. Glasgow leader under I won't even try it. Under fire for no plans to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Glasgow leader under fire for not hosting celebrations for Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Under fire, Glasgow city bosses have insisted they are making the Queen's Platinum Jubilee by serving up coronation chicken. Let me see if I have a better example of that. Anyway, that is I don't is that the Glasgow City Hall? I don't yeah, I think it is. But there. by serving up coronation chicken to school kids and hosting a Sunday church service. The SNP leader have no plans in place to mark the occasion, unlike in Edinburgh, where big screens will beam the live London party scene to picnicking revelers under the castle. So, in other words, Glasgow, the third largest city in the United Kingdom, said no. They are not celebrating the Jubilee like they are in Edinburgh. They are going to serve chicken dinners or whatever to mark the occasion. They're going to feed hungry school kids, and that's it. Full stop. We are not participating like everybody else, and that's their prerogative. Okay, if you understand that Memorial Day is about do not wish any military person a happy Memorial Day, this was told to me by someone who is in the military. Oh, thank you, Juliet, for that. That is something to think about. And let's see, what else do we have here? Justy says Eugenie and Jack are friends of Harry and Meghan, right? They have been to Montecito. No reason to think that the four haven't figured out a plan. Yes, great point. That is a great point. They have been to Montecito, and there's no reason to believe that there's not already a plan in place for the occasion. So it is rather sizable property compared to um, I guess what the average person owns. It is a pretty large house. There's no reason this that I can think of why they couldn't just all fit there comfortably. Five apartments or five units made into one house. I mean, let's take a look at it again before. I'm just curious. I want to see. I mean, I haven't seen any floor plan for it, but it seems like a collection of extensions, right? It just seems like I mean, it's not very large. No, it's not. But I guess it really is determined by what you do with the space. Like, for instance, if each one of those chimneys represents a room, let me see. Well, each stack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's at least 11 fireplaces right there, possibly 11. So I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever really seen much of the interior of the home, but it seemed like one block ought to be big enough just for a quick stay. Plus, like I said, you have an adjacent bartender that's able to make drinks for everybody. So, you know, I think it would work out. Okay, so oh man, Jack put on his little apron and goes behind the bar and started making drinks. Let's see. No Queen City. Glasgow leaders under fire for not hosting celebrations for Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Under fire, Glasgow City bosses have insisted they are marking the Queen's Platinum Jubilee by serving up coronation chicken to school kids and hosting a Sunday church service. Is that a repeat? Yeah, it is. Did I do that twice? Probably. Okay. Or maybe not. Okay. So Queen Elizabeth II is expected to appear on the balcony. I'm sorry, on the Buckingham Palace balcony on Thursday to mark her Platinum Jubilee or 70 years on the throne. Is expected. Okay. So Her Majesty is supposed to appear. That's from AP Europe. Okay, we'll see. We will see. I don't see why she wouldn't. Okay. Okay, Cookies and Cream says, I will be extremely happy when this Jubilee mess is finally over with. The Sussexes need to get far away as possible from those nefarious, R word, ungodly people. Amen. Okay. Yeah, I don't think most squatties are going to relax until it's over with, and they're safely ensconced in their stately, palatial, opulent, picturesque Sussex manor. Um, Let me see. It was 5 apartments. Oh, did I do that one already? How far back did I go? See each other. Yeah, they don't have to see each other if they don't want to. I'm sure there's several entrances. Yeah. I feel the Cambridges are jealous of Frogmore Cottage after seeing it after that Easter service Meghan did not attend since she was heavily pregnant with Archie. Veronica, quick thank you for your comments. All right, moving on. Prince William did not want Harry at Queen's Platinum Jubilee, royal sources say. And that was in BuzzFeed, I think. Yeah, that was a BuzzFeed article. Again, who knows? I mean, yeah, most likely he wouldn't want him there, but at this point, some of these reports are just excessively repeated. And then over there on the right, I do believe that is supposed to be the likeness of the Queen. But as you can see, someone is saying, loving this Jubilee tribute to Gaddafi. And it is looking like Muammar Gaddafi. Um, if they're trying to say that this likeness of the Queen compares to Muammar Gaddafi, I definitely see it. We'll have to see how it grows out or whatever. But what in the frappuccino is going on with this thing? What is going on? What is that? Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Lydia, you want me to do that, huh? Okay, y'all, this is going to take a minute. Now, I was able to do it yesterday. I have to talk myself through this. Go to this, find the link in the community tab. I can do this. I can do this. And let me see. Let me see. I'm talking myself through it. Um Community tab, right? So far so good. Uh Now, because I'm a baby boomer, I have a sweaty brow and my tongue is hanging out the corner of my mouth like a cartoon character because I'm doing something technical. But I got this. All right, I'm already at the page. I'm copying the link. Uh-huh. Oh, this is going swimmingly. Absolutely swimmingly. There we go. Then I put it there. Uh-huh. Post it. So far, so good. Now, this one will take you guys to the actual Sussex Squad link. Now, here's the real trick. I need to pin it to the top of the chat. So, pin message. Voila! Wunderbar! Uh, yeah, there it is. Now, just to double check my work, I am going to click on said link and see where it takes me. Oh, Sussex Squad donations 64,748. Uh-huh. Wunderbar. And don't forget, you guys have homework. We all have to go to the Disney Plus channel and watch Chef Jose Andreas. There's a documentary there that was created by the Academy Award winning director Ron Howard. You may know him from the Andy Griffith Show. He was Little Opie. Well, Little Opie has grown up to be quite the formidable director, producer in Hollywood. So there you go. That's your homework, everyone. All right. There is a whopping 1,33 people in the live stream this Memorial Day. Thank you so much, guys. When I moved the hour up by 3 hours, I wasn't sure that anybody would show up, but you guys did show up and you did show out, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you all for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, brace yourself. Jubilee is coming. So, cookies and cream, I hope you have received your Worship Me Peasants Jubilee sick bag. Keep this handy throughout June. So, there is a way to cope with the jubilee, and that's by having your sick bag. So, make sure you have that. And then Bullocks, is that how you say it? Bullocks to the Jubilee. Prince Andrew is a nonce. I don't know what that means. What is nonce? Is that like that other thing I was saying? There's a nanny on the roof, nanny's in the microwave, nanny's in the driveway. I found out that that was a weird word to say for some. But yeah, so there you have it. There's your Jubilee sick bag. Let me see. Oh, yeah, this is I saw this and I'm like, yeah, I got to share this. Cops won't go into a room to save children, but nurses went into rooms to save the C word patients wearing GD garbage bags as PPE for days old and I'm sorry, and days old N95 mask. Huh? That's something to think about. I kind of found that last night while I was setting up for today, and I'm like, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. Uh you guys, nurses have so frequently have gone into fields of battle and they have gone into situations like let's not forget about the pandemic of 1918. So many nurses uh, died as a result of that. So that is something to think about. So I don't want to be hypercritical of all law enforcement because I wasn't there, and it appears that there was something that did happen in terms of them holding back, and I wasn't sure exactly what the timeline was. And then when I saw the timeline laid out, I'm like, "Yep, that's pretty bad." So, um, just something to think about. And let's continue today with some powerful and stirring images of Prince Harry and his real brother, Nacho Figueres. Kind of obsessed with Harry having a supportive arm in Nacho. I would never, let me see, I was never kidding when I called this man Harry's real brother. Nacho posted these to his Instagram story. Oh, that's cool. From Nacho's Instagram story. So there you have a barefoot Prince Harry. Harry loves to go barefoot to really let his toes wiggle through the grass. Very cool. Yep, that is his true brother, Nacho. And there they are, relaxing, enjoying the California sunset. Is there anything more beautiful than a California sunset? Is there? Can anything be more beautiful than a California sunset? Now, I don't know what the little girl has in her hands, but this kind of reminds me of that image of Nacho determined to hand Harry that trophy when he was embracing, I'm sorry, when he kissed the Duchess of Sussex. Connie Bummer, I think everybody's sound is working, so you might want to do a reset because I do think we're good with the sound. Let me take a look here. Yep. When I see that thing moving, that means that there is sound. So I think we're okay, but just try to do a reset. Yeah, refresh. That's it. A refresh. That helps sometimes. Yeah, great, great. She says it's okay. Great. Okay. Thank you, everybody. See how you all help one another? That is so cool. I can just barely see that trophy, but the trophy says a talk. Is that what it says? A talk no, not talk. Something gentleman. Oh, I can't read it. I can't read it. Little, yeah. But yeah, I can't see it. Oh, all right. So there they are. Just being brothers. Very cool. Thank God Harry has this life. Thank goodness for that. And let's see. There is our Duchess, incognito, as she is in Texas. And of course, years before, because she has always been the same person, there she is with the baseball cap, trying to blend in, trying to be absolutely gorgeous and blend into the background. Almost impossible. There's a certain star quality that the Duchess of Sussex has that does not allow her to blend into any scene. It's just not possible. And there she is, working at a soup kitchen in Toronto. I wonder if those people know who she is. And right here, another busy day in Uvalde, Texas, as our World Central Kitchen team and local partners served up comforting hot meals and treats to community here, including cupcakes and 700 snow cones today. A volunteer brought bubble machine, ring toss, and outdoor bowling set for the kids. See there, Royal World Central Kitchen does more than just make sandwiches. I mean, it seems to be all inclusive situation when it comes to satisfying the hunger and the needs of people in the community. That is beautiful. Again, if you go to the top of the live stream chat, you can see a link where you can donate to the World Central Kitchen through the link used by the Sussex Squad. So that is something that you can do today. If you want to do something to be more proactive about the news that has been happening, one way to do that is to volunteer your time. Another way to do that is to reach out to friends and family. And of course, aside from talking about it or volunteering, you could also donate money. Okay, let's see. It means coined and used only for particular occasions. The British Dictionary definition is prison slang. Oh, I had no idea. Oh my goodness. All right. No wonder I keep seeing that associated with him. Got it. Thank you for your help. All right. Okay, let me see. Church Nelly. Oh, that's for Church Nelly. I'm going to step away from that. And let me see. Baron, you sell reading glasses in your dollar store? No, they sell reading glasses in your dollar store. I have about 10 pairs. Yeah, you know what, Rosa, it's this weird. Okay, with this computer, I wear my regular glasses and I was too vain to get the bifocals. And with my other computer, I sit up really close because I can still see up close without reading glasses. So I'm like at that little space in between needing and not needing them, I think, which I probably need them. But yeah, I was too vain for the bifocals and I was too cheap to buy the ones that are no line bifocals. And plus, it drove me crazy with tilting that head up and down and everything. Oh man, I couldn't stand that. I would rather just take my glasses off and lean into the page. But just like anything else in life, I guess it's amazing what you can get used to, right? But yeah, of course, the dollar store here sells them, and yeah, I really need to get the bifocals, but I was too vain. Bifocals for me? I'm not some old person. I don't want bifocals. Of course, when you look at my medical records and see my birthday, it says otherwise. But I was like, I'm not some old person. You're not putting me in bifocals. How dare you? How dare you? Oh man. The last time I renewed my license, they almost put a white stick on the front of my car. Okay. So you guys, again, happy Memorial Day. And let's see. Celebrate, remember, honor our heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice. And what else do we have here? Remember those who served before. Remember those who are no more. Remember those who serve today. Remember them all on Memorial Day. Sage words, if there ever were any. And also, let's give love to our faves, the Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana, and the Queen of Everything, Queen Doria. And let's go to your final comments, everyone. And then you guys are getting off easy. I'm going to go and make my cemetery run. And I know a lot of you guys probably have barbecued already this weekend, and more of you guys will barbecue this weekend. But either way, enjoy time with your family. Let's see. Angela, you say, Baron, they blend in the bifocals with normal lenses. Nobody would know. I have them and I'm not old. Yeah. I don't know. I just heard bifocal and I freaked out. I'm like, bifocal? How dare you? How dare you? I'm not some old person. It's bad enough I got AARP chasing me all over town, and now you guys want me to put on some bifocals? How dare you? Yeah, AARP, they'll find you. AARP, they will find you, and they don't wait till you turn 50. They start looking for you at 39.5. They already hinting. They're already hinting. You getting a bit long of tooth. You better go ahead and sign up now. I don't know what it is about AARP. They are just obsessed. They will find you wherever you are. You could be sitting on a public toilet somewhere and somebody will slide an AARP application under the stall. Yep. They are as tenacious as the extended car warranty people. AARP. They will find you. That's their motto. AARP will find you, and you better believe it. Okay, Adrian says, me too, Baron. Going to put flowers on my husband's grave. Military already put flags on my first Memorial Day without him. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for your loss, but um, oh, that is very sweet that you're going out there, though. Your first Memorial Day without him, that has got to be tough. Let's see, Baron. Vain and in denial, get them glasses. I'm not some old person. I'm a older person, but I'm not some old person that needs some type of binocular aid to just okay, I probably do. Right? They'll find you. They will find you. You go thumbing through your letters in your mailbox, and all of a sudden, there's another AARP. I'm like, how dare you? Oh, man. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here today, for being a part of this Sussex Squad community. Remember, there are other platforms that need our support. Duchess of Success, I thought she was coming on later, but I think that has changed. I think she'll be coming up really soon. So don't forget to slide over there. There's Thrive with Harry and Meghan. Yesterday, Ivy, I believe, had her video. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, and Ponsate, they posted last night. I believe it was in the early hours of the morning. So there's that. So don't forget to support these platforms. Don't forget the link at the top of the chat. And thank you all so much for the super chat and super stickers. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And now let's ginger. Oh, we need the last thought of the day, don't we? The last thought of the day, the last word. What does AARP stand for? It stands for we're about to out you as being an old person, but it's in Latin, so that's why it says AARP. It means we are going to out you for being an old person in Latin. That's what AARP means. So if you look up the translation in Latin, it means we are going to out you for being old. Full stop. We're going to out you. Okay, so that's it, you guys. Thank you, and I still didn't do my last word of the day. Where is that at? Anybody? Somebody? Last word of the day? What's that? Roman, isn't that true? Progressive. Oh, that was for someone else. Happy Memorial Day to you, Deborah. Let me see. Who else do we have here? I need some kind of last something for the day. Oh, there we go. Beverly McCaskill says, everyone have a blessed Memorial Day. Stay safe, hydrate, drive safely, and don't eat too much. Okay, well, I'll drive safely. I'll hydrate. I'll stay safe, but I don't know about that last one. I don't know about that. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that's it. Love you guys, and Ginger Avenger is coming. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy your time with your family, and I will see you guys tomorrow, probably at noon, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm thinking I'm leaning toward noon because that's the time I prefer. So I will see you guys. Huh. Um Y'all already know what I'm looking for, right? Y'all already know what I'm looking for. And it's never handy when I want it, ever. But where is it? Y'all know I'm looking for Trenchtown. Hey, Prince. Prince. Oh, man. Where is Trenchtown, man? When I need him. Hey, Prince. Prince. Trenchtown needs $345 billion. Oh, come on, Trenchtown. Where you at? Oh, Lord. I don't see Trenchtown. Oh, he's got to be close. He's got to be close. I have got to find a better way to organize this. But every time oh, there he is. Every time I think I have used the last of Trenchtown, for some reason he's required, especially on a day like today. Okay, get him, Prince.
That's Prince. Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
That's what Trenchtown want. What do you mean? Oh man. Okay, so I'm gone for real this time. See you guys.